Oh hi there big boys and welcome to Curse Sight. This is a little visual novel game. Let's go. Do you need to know anything else? It's a visual novel game. Growing up poor, I had always watched with envy whenever the kids in my neighbourhood rode past on rickshaws. Today I finally got my chance. I just wish the circumstances were a little different. Oh, what's happening here? What is a rickshaw? I'm gonna find out, I guess. Oh, that's not very useful. Telling you what oh my god, okay. Art's pretty nice, gotta say. Rickshaw clattered along the gravel path, giving me a headache. Of course, the driver had to make things worse with his off-tune humming. Ooh. This place might be called Melody Way. That gave him no right to offend the very essence of music. Oh, wrecked! We're almost there, the driver said without turning to face me. Eyes on the road, as they said. I'd admire his professionalism, except he kept lowering the rickshaw for a breather. I guess rickshaw's some sort of vehicle. The drivers in my hometown could beat this guy in a race with one arm, am I right, guys? But that was a thing of the past now. East Taria was my new home, or prison, more like. Oh god, that's depressing. Mum and Dad, thank you for selling me to the temple. Selling me to... What is happening here? We love you more than anything in the world, except for coins, it turned out. Bet they were spending that money for a holiday. Wrecked. Okay, so this guy's been taken to a temple. He's been sold by his mum. Or her mum, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is maybe that's sort of, I don't know. As the rickshaw drove along, I passed a storekeeper shouting discount offers for their fruits. At least they're discounted, you know. It's good sale. Okay, you know. So when one of the shopkeeper had his eyes turned, a couple of kids stole some apples from his basket. Okay, such a thing would never happen back in West Taria or Taria. Why didn't you have a go at them apples? Pearls hung around the houses on Melody Well, jingling under the breeze. This must be why people called East Taria the City of Bells. Bells just sound soothing, at least for now. Give it a week and I probably want to impale my eardrums with a toothpick. What a player. The rickshaw slowed as he approached a building ahead. Its size dwarfed that of any other structure on Melody Way. This was the East Tarian Temple. East Taria's symbol patterned the window frames, as if to banish my Western origins. The driver put down his rickshaw. That would be 7 gold coins, really? Pulled out the purse Mum had given me for this ride. She left me 5 coins, and silver ones, no less. Ah, love you too, Mum. Boy, the driver's gate. So you didn't even get the whole money? What a wrecked. Should have known better than to trust West Tarians, the driver grumbled. Kid, I'm taking you to the guards. Oh my god, wrecked. The driver was right about me being a kid, but then he should be an adult and let things pass. Not really. Instead, he grabbed my wrist and tried to yank me off the rickshaw. I wriggled my hand to try and break free, but to him, I probably felt about as strong as the dieting cat. That is a good, like, metaphor, I suppose, or simile. Yeah. Dieting cat. I mean, cats aren't generally very strong anyway, but a dieting cat. Can cats go on diets? I guess so. If the guards locked me up, I doubted my parents would bail me out. I heard executions were legal in it, really, for not paying like a full. I mean, I guess so, but you wouldn't really get killed for it. I mean, I guess that's Japan. I heard executions were legal in East Taria. They fought me and my legs go numb. Okay. I met the driver's Grimace with one of my own. King Lock has business with me. If you want your coins, go talk to him. Ah, nice. He/she is learning. The driver let go of me, and now it was his turn to dodge my gaze. If he troubled the king over such trivial matter, the temple might take his head as compensation. Really, though? Would he really bother? The driver snatched away my coins as well as the purse. He pushed me off the rickshaw, mumbled a few curses, stupid faggot, and drove away. I brushed dust off my pants in an attempt to look cool. Is that pants as in undergarments, or is it pants as in trousers? Big thing there. Big important thing. Pants, undergarments are master race. In an attempt to look cool, but in truth, sweat has stained my palms despite the cold weather. Ooh. I turned to face the road I had just passed. Despite all of this being my parents' fault, I still yearned to see them running after me, telling me how sorry they felt. They were, of course, nowhere in sight. Get it? It's called Curse Sight. I slapped my cheeks to snap out of it. Your new life starts here, gay. Gay? His name's Gay. Gay? Is it Gay? Gay? Still gay. That's kind of awkward. But that wasn't fun going to school with your name Gay, was it? I mean, you probably only get like, I mean, how, they're not, you know, most of these school children aren't very imaginative, so I can't imagine You just sort of done the work for them there. I waded up to the temple doors, almost slipping on a rotten leaf. How can you slip on a rotten leaf? What? How do you slip on a rotten leaf? I get if it was a banana, I mean, because that's sort of like... But, I mean, but then, to be honest, you don't really slip on... Rotten leaf? Or whatever. Can leaves even rot? I mean, maybe, I suppose. I'm not very good with the outside, I don't go out much. 2 guards stood barring the temple's entrance. There's 6... I'm liking the art, by the way, and there's a lot of, images so far. I'm just going to point that out. I know I've just interrupted it like this, but I don't care. Their 6-foot structure allowed them to fit inside those heavy armors. Oh, stature, not structure. That I was getting confused. The East Taria symbol on their shoulder plates reminded me that they hailed from an unfamiliar culture. I swore the ground shook as one of the guards took a step towards me. The spear in his one hand made me tremble. I said one when it's not. I said one. Shut up. These capes these guards were I can't read anymore. Those capes the guards wore fluttered in the wind. But these guys look more than villains and heroes to me. Go beg somewhere else, someplace. Why am I can't even read. Go beg someplace else, boy. My boy. Go beg somewhere else, my boy. Zelda reference. The guard shooed me off like a fly. A chance to explain myself would have been nice. I lifted my chin at the opportunity to show him. Is there a hair on my microphone? No, apparently not. Well, there was. King Locke invited me from the West Taria to serve in his temple. I said. Right, new slave then. Really, I'm a slave? That's depressing. Name? Sure, apology accepted, jerk. Did you really just say that? Oh, right, no, of course, he didn't... Oh, okay, I was going to say, because he probably would have got killed for saying that to the king. Maybe not in real life. Or either free speech, you know, freedom of speech. But I don't know if that's really allowed to still call the queen a jerk, I suppose. Although, would she be a jerk? She'd more like be like a bitch or something. Like, bitch! Yeah, am I allowed to say bitch in, like, this YouTube video? I'm going to say it. I've already said it now. I'm not going to censor it. Or maybe that might be funny, though, if I censor it out. Because it'd be like, whoa, that was funny. But then no one's going to know what I say. And it's not, and it won't work. Shut up. The other guards chimed in. Ah, yes, the king told us you were arriving. Can't speak. Arriving. He's assigned you to help with looking after Miyon. He exchanged cuckolds, yeah. He exchanged cuckolds with his colleague. Sucks for you, kid. In you go. Wow, alright. Don't be so angry. I'm just trying to make a day's living. I waited to see if the guards would escort me. One of them dozed off on his feet. An ability must have picked up during his years of service. The other guy, how do you sleep like that? I mean, okay. I can barely sleep very well when I'm actually trying to go to sleep. I don't know how he's sleeping when he's like, oh. The other guard filled his nails with a spear. Just as the blacksmith had intended, no doubt. Oh. I stomped past them in an attempt to look tough, but I stepped too hard and rolled my ankle. As I limped past the front gates, I feared the guards might close them and squash me into a meat pie. Oh no. I strode through a garden before doing a full lap around the courtyard. With several doors around, I dared not enter a single one. I ducked under some of the lit windows in case anyone inside mistaked me for mistaken me. Wouldn't it be mistaked or like mistaked or mistoked or like mistaken. What just inside mistaken? I don't know. Me for a thief. Oh, with my head surveying back and forth, I soon bumped into a guard and fell onto my back. I love how it's moving left and right. I'm just going to point that out. Very visual novel. Doesn't make any sense. I soon bumped into a guard and fell onto my backside. Oops. The guard, still as a castle wall, tapped his spear against my chin. You picked the wrong place to rob, but I'm feeling jealous. So crawl back to your little hole before I change my mind. As in he couldn't be asked to go take him to the place. I no longer had a home or hole or whatever insult this scum wanted to hurl my way. He should just piece my throat with that spear and be done with it. Guy. Oh, it's a guy. It might be guy. Maybe not gay. Guy. I'm gonna say gay. It's more fun. Gay new servant. The guard clicked his tongue, but lowered his spear nonetheless. Follow me. Follow me. At least he had the ever so wonderful heart to offer me guidance. I climbed back onto my feet and tread along the corridor, keeping a distance in case he decided my attitude warranted a spanking. Oh god. Spanking. Spanking. Spanking? That's horrible. It's not legal. The guard led me into a dressing room filled with suits, oh god, and the dressing might be worth more than a house. A set of crumpled clothes sat on the carpet, looking completely out of place, smeared with dirt. They could easily pass as towels used to wipe the wooden floors. The guard snatched those rags off the carpet and shoved them into my arms. Go get changed, hurry up about it, you're already late. Am I a woman? Or a man? What's the other thing? Why aren't there images like on top of the images of the backgrounds? Because I'd kind of like to see if I'm a man or a woman or what's going on. Or like, as in, you know, this is, I just prefer it because then you know who you're talking to and to like look and read, you know, I hate reading. Well, to be fair, I never expected to receive one of those expensive suits. I had that rickshaw driver to thank for my lateness. No point in explaining myself now though. I shuffled into a change room in the corner and slid the clothes. Ooh, after stripping off my clothes, I checked out these garments the guard had handed me. The standard East Tarian red from top to bottom, with East Taria's symbol stretched behind the shirt. Okay. Suddenly, the curtain flipped open, and I blushed upon seeing the girl standing outside. Aside from my mother, not once had anyone from the opposite not once had anyone in the opposite gender seen me in the nude. Okay, so I guess I'm a man, and some random girls now see me naked. Okay. The girl's clothes matched the one I carried on my arm, so she too must be a servant. Those oversized pants she wore made her look about as feminine as a water bar. Her pigtails could have looked cute, but those flies circling over her one unwashed hair ruined the look. Oh god. Okay. The girl's gaze lowered towards my pants, or where they would have been if I had a pair on. She let out a sigh and walked out, as if I had disappointed her son. Was I not the victim? Oh my god, he just like saw his dong and was like, what's the point? Oh my god, that's hilarious. I yanked... Oh, if we're going to say yank something else then, alright guys? This is a very, like, inappropriate video today, Jesus Christ. I yanked the curtain back closed. The force ripped the curtain off one of its hinges. I poked my head out to see if the guard had noticed. Good thing he had his head turned, sniffing at a skirt on one of the coat hangers. What? Ugh. I quickly slipped on my shirts and pants to avoid another intimate encounter. These shirt sleeves almost reached my fingertips, so I rolled them up and made my wrists look like spring rolls. Hey, I had mocked that girl's oversized pants earlier. Well, karma must be real because they looked even bigger on me. I looked as if I had balloons crammed inside my pants. Hilarious. A pair of shoes dropped in from under the curtains. I guess the guard had forgotten about them earlier. These shoes had bells tied to the front. Bells tied in the front. Is that a joke? You know, I'm not going to make the joke, but you know, the bells on his front. You know, bells. Yeah, I'm hoping one of you got it. There's a couple each of my steps with a jingle. I'm imagining all of you got it. I put on my shoes and with a single step I took to exit the dressing room. The left one came off. Cursing under my breath, oh yeah, I did say breath right. I thought I was going to say cursing under my bests. Cursing under my bests. Maybe kissing under my breasts. Yeah, it's a different thing entirely. I thrust my foot back into the shoe before trying to walk again. Okay. This time I dragged my shoes along the carpet to stop them from sliding off. Ooh. The heels still kept popping out. Alright guys, but it would have to do. I returned to the guard, who held away the skirt he had been sniffing. What the hell? He glared at me as if it was my fault he failed to keep his fetishes behind closed doors. Yeah, what are you doing? The guard twirled around and stopped down in the dressing room. I assumed I was meant to follow him, so I did just that. The guard muttered complaints all the way to the end of the corridor. I stood before a set of doors embroidered in gold. The East Taria symbol sat in the middle, glittering under the sunlight. Whoever resided down behind these doors must be slightly important, so that ruled out any chance of this being my bedroom. Ooh, wrecked. The guard pointed out the doors. This is Miyon's room. Get in there and introduce yourself. Before he could ask any questions, the guard fought off with a shudder. The Miyon character scared even a grown man, and now I must step in alone. Mine someone said Mum and Dad or any postcards, lol. Also, who's Miyon? I forgot. Isn't that like the Queen or whatever? Or was that the King? I can't remember. I looked down at my East Tarian garbs. If I snuck out of the temple now, I could fit into the crowd. Haha. But no way of earning coin. I'd be forced to steal food like those children I saw earlier. Not good. I reached for the doors with my trembling hands. Just as I was about to knock, I heard muffled yells coming from the other end. Something, or someone, banged against the doors from inside, making me dart back. Was Miyon sat inside that room right now? I foresaw a meeting an 8-foot mammoth at times and serve its limbs as a pastime. After whispering farewell to my arms and legs, I slid the door open. I'm going to end it in a second, by the way. I'm just going to end this video. In case you didn't know. These 3 bodies rolled out and crashed into my... Actually, how long have I done this video for? Oh, I can't see. 17 minutes. Yeah, I guess we should end the video in a second. Uh-oh. I can't shift tab back in. There we go. 3 bodies rolled out and crashed into my shins, making me stumble. The bodies untangled. Just enough for me to see a middle-aged woman with 2 guards wrestling to keep her under control. Oh my god. Wrestling. I love a bit of wrestling. Upon spotting a knife in the woman's hand, oh my Christ, I crawled back until my back hit the wall. The woman struggled to break free from the guard's grip. Give me back my boy, you monster! My boy. I followed the woman's eye to see who she was addressing. Oh, what? She hasn't got eyes? Oh no, it's like a mask or something. Oh god. Ooh, spooky. A girl sat on her knees in the middle of the room. She had both hands resting on her lap as if she was unaware of the chaos unfolding before her. Perhaps she wore came attached with a veil, but she should still be able to see what was going on. Oh my god. The girl sat on a carpet with an East Taria symbol that almost covered the entire room. Considering the doors outside looked so fancy. I'm fancy. The room was so much more than I had anticipated. On the far end was a veranda, not a veranda is, with railings that remind me of prison bars. Oh god. Cabinets filled the walls on either side of the room. Their circular handles resembled eyes spying in from another dimension. Oh my Christ, this is creepy. The guards lifted that knife-wielding woman onto her feet. Oh, I did like a German suplex. I'm like, wah! The suplex city, bitch! Essentially, what I'm saying is this game is wrestling. Okay? Brock Lesnar wrestling, I suppose. Miyon is East Taria's treasure. By the king's orders, you're under arrest. The woman thrashed and screamed as the guards held her away. So this girl must be Miyon. Judging from her height, she must be no older than 10. Around my age, in other words. Oh my Christ, what? He's 10 years old? That's awkward. I mean, this old woman... I mean, I guess that's why he sighed earlier. I mean, I guess that's why she sighed. Oh, sad, isn't it? Why should I be scared of some kid? I had no idea if Miyon was looking at me thanks to that veil covering her face. As I edged toward her room, smoke came out of nowhere to sting my eyes. I gazed down and spotted incense burning in front of Miyon's knees. Waving the smoke off my face, I stepped through the doors. Alright, we're going to end the video here. This is actually not... I'm actually enjoying this. It's kind of an interesting story so far. I've heard it's only like 3 hours long. And it's... I mean, it's just kind of short, but... You know, to be fair though... 3 hours for like... Although, I don't know... I don't buy books, so I mean, I don't know, it seems good so far. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, big boy. So, art's really good though. Like, as in, wow, the art is pretty damn good. There's also auto, you know, stuff like that. I'm not going to test about that. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching me, boys. See you some point in time, and bye.